Hi guys, how are you? No, you're not crazy. This is actually happening. This is just a new tactic that they're trying to do, and it's just mainly to drain your energy, okay? So yesterday I was cleaning up my office, and I heard the Lord say they want your energy. And I'm like, okay, this is a message I gotta put out relating to somebody wanting someone's energy. And I wasn't sure what the Lord was really talking about too much. So I'm like, let me wait a bit. And then he showed me a vision of the movie Tangled. If you guys remember the movie Tangled, Rapunzel's hair, the witch would use her hair to get energy to make herself look more vibrant and look more younger, right? And without Rapunzel's hair, she would look old. She wouldn't have any energy. And he gave me that example to let me know that there's people that want your energy. There's people that want to be as ambitious as you, as motivated as you. They want to be as prosperous as you, etc. So a lot of what they're doing right now, they can't send spirits to you. They can't send a spirit of rejection to you. So a lot of what they're doing is they're trying to mimic spiritually what it is that you're doing, or they're trying to mimic you in a spiritual way, spiritual aspect, as in they're using spiritual tools to try to mimic you in hopes that they can take your energy and do what it is that you do, but they can't. That's why many of you guys have felt drained. You're like, why am I feeling so drained? I'm energetic. I've been so peaceful all week. I've been peaceful all last week. What's going on here? I've been so drained. This is why you're feeling drained, is because he said they're trying to take your energy. Like, they're trying to drain you. They're trying to drain you so they can have your motivation. They can have your ambition, etc. But it's not going to work, okay? It's not going to work. But I forgot about it until I spoke to a couple people today, and I'm like, wait, you're saying exactly what the Lord told me last night relating to draining energy. I had to explain it to them so they can understand what's happening. And they both literally said, yeah, that's exactly what's happening to me. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what the Lord told me last night about the energy drainage, right? Another thing they want to do, remember something. When you're about to fulfill something, or you're about to walk into a season of new projects and, dreams and aspirations and things that you really just want to do with your life, the devil will oftentimes try to make you feel low in energy so you don't get up and you don't do it. Because if you don't get up and move, how is the door going to open if you don't get up and open the door? If you have the key, you have to walk to the door and use the key to open the door. If you're too tired and too drained, how are you going to do that? How are you going to meet the people you're supposed to meet if you don't leave your home? How are you going to meet the people that are supposed to give you opportunities if you don't go to the interviews, if you don't send your resumes out, if you don't send your applications out there, if you're too tired, too drained to go to work? How are you going to make things happen for yourself? So oftentimes when the Lord gives you responsibilities and tells you what it is that you have to do, right, the devil try to come in and make you feel drained, okay? A lot of times people think that if we follow Christ, we have to suffer, as in we have to live in poverty. We have to not have anything nice. We have to be poor. And my pastor talked about this in church on Sunday, and I'm so glad he talked about this. But, it's like people often think that, and that the devil wants people to think that. The devil wants people to think that if you're walking with Christ, you have to live in poverty. You have to suffer through Christ in that way. And suffering through Christ does not mean that. Do you get what I'm saying? God has royalties for all his children. It's just about getting up and doing the work to receive these royalties. That's why when you're about to get up and do the work, the devil is hitting you with drainage. The devil wants you to be tired and everything like that. And they do stuff to try to make you tired, make you sleepy, make you not want to get up and work. So you don't go towards your rewards. You don't reap your fruits, right? That's what they want. And the Bible even talks about this in Proverbs. I think it talks about this in Proverbs where it says something about I forgot the word. Don't quote me on it, guys. But it talks about like a lazy man can't reap harvest. You get what I'm saying? It talks about this in Proverbs. And it's not to say you guys are lazy, no. But when you're suffering through warfare and stuff like that, you kind of don't want to get up and do things, or you're just tired and you don't fight through it, then you're not getting up and doing things. And before you know it, that ends up piling up like a snowball. Every day now you're tired. And it just piles up and piles up and piles up and piles up and piles up. Why I think God said last week, declutter, clean your home, all of that stuff, because he said it's going to be a very busy week last week. Not just that, a very busy season coming up, which means he has instructions, ideas, and things that he wants us to do, but the devil doesn't want you accessing it. People don't want you accessing it. There's people that are looking at you, they're motivated by you, they like your ambition, they like your energy, and they want it. And because they don't have that, they want to steal it from you. So they're stealing it by using spiritual principalities, whether it's a spirit, whether it's magic, whatever they're doing, trying to steal it from you. The same description of tangled, like I mentioned before, that's what they're trying to do. They can't send spirits to you because the spirits can't attach itself to you. It can't. So they have to go about doing things different in different ways. They have to use your photo. They have to use your hair. They have to do specific graveyard rituals, different things to try to make you not be ambitious, not be motivated, right? But going back to what I was saying about poverty and Christianity, and the devil wants Christians to live in poverty because the devil wants Christ to look bad. The devil wants people to think, okay, if I follow Christ, I can't live in a good life. I have to be poor. Because you know why? The devil tricks people. Because what happens is once you start to follow Christ and you claim Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, what happens? You start getting attacked. Why does the devil attack you? Because the devil does not want you to be prosperous through Christ. Because the devil does not want Christ to be glorified for your success, glorified for your testimony, glorified for your life changing, for you, for you coming out of generational curses, for you having a legacy. The devil does not want Christ to be glorified for anything good. He wants when people hear Christ and look at Christ, they just see suffering. That's what the devil wants. The devil doesn't want people to look at people and be like, oh my gosh, you're following Christ and your life just completely changed. You finally, wow, you're glowing, you're healthy, you broke the generational curse, you and your family have a home, you're married. I haven't seen anyone in your family married. Like, whoa, the devil does not want Christ to get that type of glory. So what happens is when Christ gives you instructions and you're moving towards your purpose, now all of a sudden, all these obstacles are coming in. All these people are throwing arrows your way now, trying to drain you. All these spellcasters are trying to drain you. They're taking your photos and your belongings to different doctors and witch doctors and all of that. Because why? They're trying to block you because they know once you have Christ in your life is going to be right. They know that once you have God, your life is going to be heading to the next level. They know that. You get what I'm saying? Because why? You're not blindfolded like everybody else in society. The devil's not going to attack someone who still has a veil on. The devil's going to attack the person that doesn't have the veil on, that now can use their spiritual gifts, that now can lead them to the next level because the Lord is assisting them and establishing their footsteps. Okay. Why would God want Esther to be prosperous, to live abundantly, David to live abundantly, Daniel to live abundantly, Joseph to live abundantly, okay, and all the other prophets, Isaiah to live abundantly? Why would God want all these prophets to live abundantly, but doesn't want you to live abundantly? Can you answer that? The difference between these prophets and you is these prophets, you saw their warfares. You saw them speak about the warfares, right? You read about it, right? The difference is they're actually fighting through the warfares. No matter how tough it gets and how tired they are fighting. Now, I'm not saying that that you're not fighting. The reason why I said the difference between them and you guys is because if you don't understand this concept, you're going to feed into the temptation when the devil throws laziness your way, tiredness your way, unmotivation your way, loss of ambition your way, anxiety, depression. If you feed into it, you're giving the devil what he wants, and then you're not fighting for it like everybody else did. Everybody else fought for it and they received it. You're fighting for it, you will receive it. If you feed into it, how can you receive what you're not fighting for? You get it? And if you're actually fighting for it, you're not fighting for vain because God has already promised you that. God already has this written down for you. It's your birthright. You get what I'm saying? He has already promised this to you. You just have to fight. Keep fighting, okay? So I'm letting you know, like, whatever you're feeling right now, some of you guys are feeling right now, tiredness and all that. No, you're not crazy. This is what's really happening. They really don't want you to move towards where it is God wants you to be. And they're doing a lot of desperate things behind the scenes because they can no longer send spirits to you no more. Okay, I promise you guys, just keep fighting and you're going to be okay. Okay, love you guys. Bye.